Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to use the Zatanna League of Archy against the Deadshot. The artifacts that I'm going to use here are going to be a level 10 Sword of Sin, a level 10 Sword of Salvation, and a level 6 Dark Metal cards on Harley. Harley obviously having 500% crit damage on her builds. And we're going to do our best to get as much damage with Zatanna as fast as possible, and we need to be careful to not power steal too much with our basic attack hits, because that will result into her not having any power to power steal anyway. Harley back in there, comboing chopped a bit, Zatanna back in, and this was unlucky, by the way. This was kind of unlucky. 140 to get all these Zatanna stacks is not ideal. Messed up with Harley a bit, but it doesn't matter. I just need to power generate a bit to get her super move out of the way, and now we're going to actually start to deal damage. Use super move on EPI, that's fine. Though a little bit of a mistake on my part, I should have tagged in Zatanna, because if she died there would have been no problems in this fight, because you don't lose anything if she dies. Though if EPI dies we deal no damage, obviously. Special 2 in there, just doing some combo on him. Another special 2, another special 2, there we go. Combo chopped him a bit, another special 2. I need to generate some power there. And yeah, it seems like it's not gonna be enough, sadly. I guess it was just the Zatanna not pulling enough stacks in time. But yeah, it is what it is. We're going to have to clean this one up. I'm going to use the Just League team to do a cleanup fight here. By the way, this is the secondary account, not the main account. So, Oh, actually, if this is the secondary account, my bad. The artifacts used in the previous fight were a level 5 and level 4 chakra that we actually used there. So not the high ones. So level 5 and level 4 chakra on this team, as well, and level 4 dark metal cards on Flash. Though the build is the same. I mean, the 500% crit damage is a fact regardless of the level of the dark metal cards, so that doesn't matter. We're gonna try to push him to the corner here. Flash back in there. He got hit a bit, so if I mess up once more, we're gonna be done here. Cyborg can get in there and do some damage if Flash dies, but he's not gonna get anywhere close to Flash's damage. Because of one less fast stack hit and because of not having Dark Metal cards equipped, I think Cyborg is gonna kind of perform at 25% of Flash's efficiency, which is decent for a support character that you can just tag in there if your damage dealer dies, but it's not gonna be great. Got him in the corner here, just combo and chopped him into a third special. He's got no defense, so no need for Aquaman here, and I mess up again. And we're dead again. Okay, let's get Cyborg in here. Let's see how much Cyborg can do, because as I said, we can kind of rely on him a bit, but nah, by far not enough. 10 mil left. We're going to use here Conflant Aquaman against Boss Bane. We need to get that percentage hull damage out of the way. Third special in there. We have another Snow Globe. And we don't have the Firebox on Dr. Fate. That was a little bit of a mistake, because I could use that infinite combo with the Firebox, but it's fine, we can just combo and chop instead. Dr. Fate back in there, just keep combo and chopping. Super move done, and we didn't die, but it's okay, we're just a few hits away. First clone gets in there, third special. We're gonna push him to the corner again. And he backed off, though thankfully he backed off into a ranged attack, which is fine. If he backed off into a jump attack, he would have used the special afterwards, and we would have been dead. Third special in there, just combo and chopped. Combo and chopped again. Combo and chopped again, with one last third special to go, I think. Or not. Did I mess up here? Did I? Nah, I eventually tagged King in. Second clone gets tagged in perfectly because it got to engage a basic hit combo on him. Just keep up the combo, another third special, and there needs to be only one more and we're gonna be done with the clones. I think with the second clone I went a bit overboard, maybe? Yep, this is it. So look, King himself will not deal that much damage, so better to be 100% sure that all the percentage health damage has been done. We're gonna get super move in there, 2.3 million damage is gonna be fine. It's definitely something that might come in handy in our fights. We're going to use Battle on Drown here with Shazam and Jones Green Lantern. Shazam is not going to do much for her. It's going to give her a bit more attack, and it's going to heal her if she messes up, and that's kind of been the more useful use of Shazam in this team. But I don't have Batman Class or Arkham Knight Batman, and without those two, you don't have too many very good options for her. Just keep combo and chop things. At some point in some of the videos, some dude said in the comments, use Atlantic Armor Aquaman. It's gonna do very well with Sabaton on Drowned, and I haven't used that man in a while, and I was thinking, oh, didn't he also have a passive that increased hazard dot damage? And I was quite excited about it. Oh boy, we found the new Battle on Drown. Nope, he doesn't have any passive like that. That man was simply using Atlantic Armor Aquaman to heal himself as he got damaged, so he doesn't die. Though it's fine. I mean, you can definitely use that, but I just misunderstood. I just got too excited about it. Yeah, we messed up there, and Shazam got our back. Let's keep comboing, chopping him, pushing him to the corner. 5.4 mil per second, that's quite decent. Remember this value because I think in another video that might be coming up today or tomorrow, I'm going to have another fight where I'm going to kind of compare it with Shazam versus with Red Hood, because we are going to also be able to use Red Hood here to extend the duration of the fight, obviously, and get some decent results out of it. But at the same time, I want to see how much damage is Shazam actually giving her, because he gives a bit of attack to my characters and to arcane characters, though it's not much. It's based on the base attack of the character, not the total attack. So for Battle on Drowned, considering that she's not maxed out level and she's 3 stars on this account, it's gonna give like 1 or 2k attack at best. We have here Silver Banshee plus Raven, and we're going to try our best to use the Puppet of Zatanna on Silver Banshee. And we lost the stacks again. Back with the stacks. Third special lost the stacks again. Raven gets hit there. That was bad because I lost all the darkness stacks. My bad there. Should have tagged in Power Girl. Though it's fine because she healed herself and she didn't die. She was quite close to dying. If she got in the range of triggering the darkness stacks, it's pretty bad. Because if she gets one shot, she'll just get one shot and the stacks remain. But she got in that range of thankfully triggering the stacks and not dying. Silver Banshee finally getting into the bread and butter of the gameplay of this team and spamming the third special. Third special again. The damage is gonna kind of depend on how many specials there are disabled for Deadshot himself. And when we get also all the 3 specials disabled, it's gonna be quite high damage. And this team is still very, very fun to use, even though I messed up a bit in this one. But it's not gonna be the absolute best thing in the world, though it's gonna be decent. And the damage is honestly comparable to the normal Silver Banshee team with Raven, I mean the Dark Melkar Silver Banshee, but nevertheless we have one more fight for this video. So the feature fight of this video is gonna be from Psycho Ward, because he heard me in a comment saying that I wonder if Mr. Freeze plus Vixen plus Classic Wonder Woman can do 2 billion damage with Beta Club, obviously without using Brainiac or Raven, because if you don't use both of these, he's gonna be insanely good and he's gonna free up those 2 characters for other teams. And he doesn't even have maxed out passive stats because he's gonna have a level 7 Trigon Staff and a level 9 Sword of Salvation. By no means, I'm not trying to shame his artifact levels because those are higher than like 80% of the people or 90% of the people who play Advent of Chaos will have. They're still very high level, but what I'm trying to say is that it could still be even better than this. So let's skip to the fights. He says the artifacts in the description. It doesn't go too much into mentioning any specific stuff about the team, but they're going to be 7-star, both Vixen and Classic Wonder, so are going to get the max efficiency out of it. And also he's up against the class advantage, which is not something that's going to matter too much, but it's going to matter in this one, because it's going to matter for the normal damage, it's going to matter for the Beta Club damage, so you get the double stacking there, and it's going to be further increased by Vixen. So unless he one-shots this by a huge margin, this is not a reliable thing. Like, this is not happening every fight, but in this fight specifically, because he's getting some luck with this. Sword of Salvation on Vixen, Mr. Freeze in there, and he's 7 stars. Like, my Mr. Freeze is 3 stars, and I've been saying a lot that the star rating is gonna make a huge ass difference. Bro, like, skip the damn super move. I mean, oh, hold on. Don't tell the man how to play the game. He just gave me a video to comment on. Let's chill here a bit. But I'm very grateful for it. Thanks, my dude. Power Girl being the usual annoying Power Girl that she is, finally managing to engage a combo after the jump attack spam, bro. I feel you. I definitely feel you. Special 2 in there. He's gonna block. And she got frozen. That's gonna be an 8.5. It's not too much, but the passive of Mr. Freeze has not been stacked yet. Okay, 15.3. That's quite decent, and it's only 22 stacks out of 30. So you're gonna get so much more. It's 17 and it's not even reapplied, because as he reapplies it, he's gonna further increase 19. And there we go, jump attack 22 per second. Yeah, I think it's gonna cap at 22 per second. Let's actually speed this up, because look, it's a Mr. Freeze Beta Club fight. There's not much happening. 24, it seems 24 to 24.2. It seems that's where it kind of caps. And as I said, it's gonna be a bit better performing than in other fights, because there's a class advantage which is further boosted by Vixen, and for Beta Club users it matters far more than for other random characters. So I'm not sure if he can reliably do this on every single boss, though at the same time it seems like he's gonna be able to one-shot this with plenty of time left, and usually when you're at 24 mil per second, you're gonna reliably do stuff. Yeah, I think he can do it regardless of class advantage or disadvantage. But yeah, that's peak performance, Mr. Freeze. He's spamming the block, he's trolling her. But yeah, that's peak performance, Mr. Freeze. And it's not even maxed out artifact, so it can go further in this. So if you have a 7-star Mr. Freeze, though it's 7-star Vixen and Classic Wonder, I mean, there's a lot of variables. Maybe with higher level artifacts but lower star rating Vixen and Wonder Woman you could also get this. But this is kind of as good as it gets as far as character star rating, and that matters a lot. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thank you to PsychoWord for submitting this. I'll put links to his channel in the description and pinned comment. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!